Let's try something a little different here. If we skip all of the extra stuff at the beginning of the passage, we know we have to complete the claim, right? So let's just skip kind of right to the claim. The claim is Chang'e 5 mission are significant, right? So why is this significant? Well, that's right here. So why is this number significant? It looks lower than all the others. So what is that? That's the age. So lower age, right? Now I have no idea if that's right. I haven't read any of the background information. I know nothing about it. But it goes to show, like, sometimes the numbers just speak for themselves. Let's read everything else and see, do we change our interpretation of the significance of this thing in any way? The Apollo program missions were space flights to the moon led by the United States during the 1960s and 1970s, during which astronauts collected some samples of the moon's surface. Okay, great. More recently, China launched the Chang'e 5 mission, which returned additional lunar surface samples. Researchers have analyzed and dated each of the samples, concluding that the lunar samples collected during this mission are significant because. What did we really get? We just got some background. I don't care. The blank is about the chart. So we went to the chart for the information, and that's really all the information we needed. So let's see if it says anything about the age. They are much younger than the samples brought back from any of the Apollo missions. Okay, well, seems right. B, they were collected from the same landing site? Well, no, the landing site is different, right? These are all different, so no. They are closest in age to the samples brought back by the Apollo 17 mission? Well, no, they're not, right? Because if it's going back in time, they would be closest to Apollo 15, so that's just not even true. D, they helped confirm the predicted ages of the lunar samples from the Apollo missions? How? Why? That's way more background, right? So this is a good example of why keeping it simple is so helpful. You might be looking at D and be like, oh my God, maybe I missed something in the reading and maybe there's some science here that I don't understand. No, it's not like that. Especially we know by now we're in the easy module. There's so many easy questions. So hopefully you would know that yes, this one's a little harder, but still, like, the simple thing was the right thing. Like, don't complicate it. So if you can read, maybe that's the takeaway for these figure questions is if you can read the graph of the chart really easily and see a very clear pattern, odds are good that's what the question is going to be about. That's what the pattern is. So that can reassure you maybe that you're probably on the right track.